Hello, this is Paul, and welcome back to SmackDown SEO. This next section will be on creating your domain. But before we get into this section, I do want to point out that you can use the SEO methods in this course on free sites like article directories and Web 2.0 properties. In fact, if you're on a budget or simply want to test out a keyword, this can be a good place to start. I will often publish an article on eZine articles and rank that first to see conversions before purchasing a domain. Ultimately, it is best that you have a domain because it'll become your site. When you do not own that site, you can be vulnerable to changes that occur on the site where you have posted your content. When picking a domain, I recommend going for a .com, .org, or .net. There has been much debate about using .info domains, and there is also some proof that they can be ranked well. However, I would rather pay the extra few dollars to buy a .com, .org, or .net domain because they look more professional. Whether or not Google favors them more is debatable, but since I've always done well using these domains, I'll continue to do so and recommend them. When you select your domain, you will want to have your primary keyword at the beginning of your domain. If you are focusing on multiple keywords around that primary keyword, have those other secondary keywords as a subdomain. For example, if the primary keyword you are targeting is wicker outdoor furniture and you have multiple keywords around that phrase that you want to target, such as wicker outdoor furniture on sale or buy wicker outdoor furniture or even wicker outdoor furniture review, then you can use those as your subdomains, but target your main domain as your main keyword, which would be wicker outdoor furniture. If you find that the main keyword you're trying to target is taken as a .com, .org, or .net, then simply use that same key phrase and then put another letter from the alphabet. This makes it look a little bit better, and also it makes it easier to rank. For example, if your keyword is wicker outdoor furniture, then put in wicker outdoor furniture with another E as a .com or .org. So if your domain is Wicker Outdoor Furniture Review, then you will first be ranked for Wicker Outdoor Furniture Review instead of your main keyword phrase, Wicker Outdoor Furniture. By placing just another letter from the alphabet after the key phrase, you can still get ranked for the main keyword you will be targeting, and search engines will be inclined to rank your main keyword phrase first. Once you have accomplished your main goal, then you can focus on the secondary keywords in your subdomains like we talked about before. This method of registering your primary keyword with another letter from the alphabet is only recommended if that primary key phrase has already been taken. If it's not already taken, then just register that primary key phrase and don't add any letters from the alphabet. When you begin to set up your website, using a WordPress site works very well. It's simple and it's easy to use, and there are also a lot of themes that you can choose from that are free. I'd recommend picking out a theme that is simple and also has the same color theme as the offer page you are using from your affiliate network. In a PDF, I've supplied you with some of the plugins that I use. Now these are the main plugins. I don't recommend having a huge list of plugins, but there are a few that are very essential. Also, when you're building your site, you want to focus your keyword in the title and the description of your website. This will help with your on-page search engine optimization. To rank your site or article, you must have quality content that is keyword rich. I have found that a keyword density of 2 to 3% is perfect. There are many that suggest up to 4% keyword density, but in my experience, this is a little too much. Anything over the 3% range of keyword density is running the risk of being problematic by Google. Sometimes Google will penalize you for this. The only time in which a site I am working on has had any problems from Google is when there is too many keywords placed within the site. What I found is a keyword density range of around 2 to 3% will work just fine. When you are building your website, it is important to have multiple posts on your site that are around the topic of your keyword. Including LSI keywords in your posts are important to use for the ranking of your site. LSI keywords are latent semantic indexing keywords. They are found when you search for your keyword phrase in Google's keyword tool. They are the additional keywords that come up that Google thinks are similar to your keyword. It's beneficial to use these LSI keywords in your content and also having a post title with an LSI keyword. It works well when you have the first post including your keyword in the title, and then the next post title around your LSI keyword. When you are working with LSI keywords and also are concerned about having a specific keyword density range within your post, a tool I use is Dupefree Pro. I very much recommend this tool, and let's have a look at it. You can find Dupefree Pro simply by searching for it or just going to the website dupefreepro.com. And once you're at the website, this is the main page. It is a free download. You just click this button and then it'll come up here. It'll look like this. In this section, you'll want to put your article right here and then put your keyword in this box and then calculate it to see the keyword density. I'll show you over here on one of my subdomains. Searching for by Venapro, you'll be able to see a couple subdomains I've created just by having some posts on my website. Now these posts I haven't done much to rank for. As you can see, there's not many links. There's only 2 here and 1 here that's been recorded by Yahoo. So it really doesn't take a whole lot of effort to rank. And up at top there shows to be almost 1 million results. We can analyze the keyword content with Dupefree Pro. All we have to do is highlight it and then post it into Dupefree Pro, and then the keyword phrase for by Venapro. We will then be able to see the keyword density for by Venapro, which is 2.044%, and 12 keywords have been sprinkled throughout this text. The text is 587 words long, and this is the amount of sentences and paragraphs. If you have another amount of text that you want to analyze with your first article, you can input that article in this section and then click compare, and you'll be able to see how much of it is duplicated. So if you are rewriting your article, you'll be able to tell how much of it is duplicate content. That way you'll be able to stay under the radar if you're submitting to Ezine articles or other article directories or anything else that takes that into account. When you're creating your website, it is beneficial to have your main keyword in the first and last post. Also, including a post centered around an LSI keyword can be beneficial for getting your site ranked. The last post should always include your keyword in the title, since that will be the first post the visitor sees on your website, and you will also want it to be ranked very well to get plenty of visibility. Having this post with the most content is best. Going for at least 600 or 800 words on this post is a good idea to have plenty of content, which is food for Google. Google loves content and will reward your site well if you have plenty of it. Along with having at least 600 to 800 words on your last post, you will also want to make sure it reads very well. This is your main sales page, and you want it to flow well for the reader and be convincing that the product you are promoting is the right choice for them. However, you don't want to be too pushy. It's best when you write out the page as though you were talking to a friend, and this is what your strong and sincere recommendation to your friend would be. If you are having trouble with finding ideas when you're writing about your product, there are several techniques you can use to help stimulate new thoughts and gather valuable information to write excellent content. You can use these techniques to create sales pages or to add more posts on your website. You can find information about many of your potential customers online in areas such as Yahoo Answers, forums, and other related websites. These areas can provide you with the knowledge of what your potential customer is going through, so you can have a clear understanding of how to write content that resonates well with them. Once you're able to connect with the reader on an emotional level, you will have a strong influence on their buying decision. By searching Yahoo Answers, you can find people that are going through the same problems that your product will solve. If you are promoting an acne medication product, you can simply search the Yahoo Answers forum to find your target market of people going through acne-related problems. All you have to do is search the Ask Questions section to view the questions and concerns people are having. You can even respond to their questions by looking in the Open Questions section of the forum. Places such as Yahoo Answers will help you get a better feel for your potential customer because you can read exactly what emotional problems they're experiencing. If you find that a lot of people who are searching for acne medication have concerns about how their acne affects them in the dating scene, then you can make note of this for when you're writing your sales page. You can write something about the level of self-confidence it may bring them and how comfortable they may be around the opposite sex once they have clear skin and don't have to feel worried about what others may think. You see, this style of writing will make the reader more engaged now that you have connected with them on an emotional level. It is far more effective to write about these emotional issues than to only write about product details and medicinal benefits that it'll bring. Details can be good, but you will also want to connect with the reader on an emotional level. When you are creating your sales page, it is important that you have your affiliate link placed where it is always visible to the reader. So if the reader scrolls down a ways, then you will have something there for them to click. Also, placing the link at the front of the page and at the bottom of the page is important. There will be some people who find your site in the search engines and will click on it and will already want to buy the product. It makes it easier for them to purchase the product when the link is right in front of them. Some will want to do their research before going any further. For those people, having the link at the very bottom of the page works well. They feel as though they must read everything first. Then when they are done, if your link is there, they then will have something to click, since that is the next step. I've also included in the plugins file a plugin for you to use to cloak your link so that Google does not recognize it as an affiliate link.